Hi Libra, welcome to your February 2018 reading. This is Jennifer, and thank you for checking the channel out. I do hope that you will subscribe. And at the end of this reading, if you liked the reading, if it resonated with you, or if you just found it insightful or helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, okay? So I already pre-shuffled the cards, and I'm going to go ahead and just get started with the reading. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. A message, advice, or guidance for this month, February 2018. Please bring messages through for Libra. Okay. Libra. Okay. So, okay. All right. So we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck here. So some kind of new beginning, perhaps you've already undertaken, or perhaps you're just feeling more carefree. I think with this supermoon tonight, which is, I'm recording this on the 31st, so I think it's really like, because of the Leo energy, perhaps being a little more like the Fool in terms of like that inner child, letting that inner child out a little bit, and having some fun. And underneath there we have the Three of Water actually as well. So that's like a celebration, you know, maybe because you finally made some kind of decision here. Because in this Two of Air, it's like not seeing something or refusing to look at something, or perhaps needing to make a decision but being at a stalemate. But here we have the King of Swords coming in. So it's like you've decided on something. Now, of course, the King of Swords could represent you, male or female Libra. It could also represent another air sign that you're dealing with, or perhaps somebody that you would think of as being this King of Air energy. It could be a father figure or a boss, or somebody that you deal with that perhaps is older than you. Some kind of authority figure type of person. Or it could also just be another air sign in your life. And then you have the Six of Earth. So to me, this card, especially in this deck, it talks about generosity. And it's a card of like knowing when to give, when to receive, right? It's about, sixes are about relationships. So perhaps this is about, you know, it is about how you share your time, energy, resources, and the things that you consider valuable with others. And perhaps this Page of Water could be also some kind of an offer coming through. So let's take a look and see what we have going on here with the Rider-Waite Tarot for Libra for February 2018. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Messages, guidance, or advice for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising for February 2018. Okay. Okay, so we got the King of Swords twice. So this could definitely be somebody that you are. Oh, and look, we got the Three of Cups again. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Cups. So to me, it's like maybe when you were in this Two of Air energy, there was something that you needed to let go of. And perhaps you're disappointed by something in the past. But with the two, oh, and look, we have the Fool here again, right below this Five of Cups. So it's like moving past this energy and like turning around and knowing that there is something else there that perhaps is good and will work out well for you. It could be a relationship. It could be perhaps business related, because you do have the Six of Earth and the King of Pentacles here. This could again be somebody that you are working with, or perhaps a father figure, some kind of figure in your life. The king represents generally a mature energy, older in years. The knights are actually for people in their 30s and 40s. So, a king could certainly be in his 40s, but a knight could represent somebody who is in their 40s. Just that's the way I see the cards. But whatever this is, it seems to be like things are balancing out, perhaps, and that's why you're glad. Perhaps you feel happy about the way things are working out and balancing out. Perhaps this is a good situation for you. So let's just see what else the cards have to say. Can you clarify this Wheel of Fortune? What's this Wheel of Fortune doing here? It seems like there was something that something was bound to happen here. Okay, so now we have the Queen of Cups here. It's a lot of characters going on. And then we also have the Ten of Swords, followed by the Knight of Cups, and then the Sun. So it's like perhaps there was a situation that forced you to see something, right? And now it's like with the Sun here especially, it's like things are going to start to change in a more positive direction for you. And this could be somebody in your life that represents a water sign, but it can also be aspects of yourself that perhaps you need to bring forward. Maybe you need to change the way you are relating to people in some way in order for you to, help this wheel get turned in a more positive direction for your life. Because you have to take responsibility for the things that you're not happy with in your life, and make the changes that are appropriate, that are within your reach to make. So let's see. Let's pull a card, one for this King of Swords, because we have this King of Swords here twice. I feel like this card wanted to come out. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups again. So perhaps this is somebody who will be bringing some kind of an offer to you. Perhaps for some of you this is, it is February, so for some of you this could be like a new love interest. And then I've got the Strength, Temperance, and the Three of Wands. So this is like a new beginning for you. One where, like I said before, with the balancing out, right? The Six of Earth, it's like this wheel is starting to perhaps turn again in your favor. But you have to be in the right place, like within. You need to be in this place where strength is not physical strength. Strength is really being patient and being kind. She doesn't get to have control over this lion's mouth if she's fighting him. Right? She has to be in a place of serenity in order to subdue this lion like that. Right? And you can see with the Temperance card here that this is perhaps some kind of divine intervention, because the Temperance card has been coming up a lot as well. And this can represent angelic forces, perhaps an archangel on the card here. And you can see that the cups are, he's sort of like changing. It's like karma being doled out by this angel here. Like, okay, this cup needs to, and this cup has too much. This has to be a little bit, just doing what it has to do. But it's also about balance and being in two worlds, because there's 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. And from this place, there is that path toward the sun. And again, it's here with the Knight of Cups, it's like that's the path that this Knight of Cups is on, right? And he's moving toward this. From a dark place to a place that is filled with more light. And this is having made a decision. This is like moving past, this was your 2 wands where you had to choose, and now you've chosen your wand and you're ready to move forward. You haven't quite built anything yet, but this is in a stage of going to the next stage. This is a place where it's up to you, and the cards are advising you to really rely on that inner strength and be at that balance, but let that balance also be coming from that more divine place within you, right? Because the Page of Water could be the divine child. Like this very carefree, youthful spirit. Especially with the Fool showing up twice. So, you know, maybe this is a time that you are finding that as, you know, maybe there were things out of balance in your security, in your fundamental security needs. Basic needs for, you know, to maybe some of you weren't making enough money, and now things are going to be balancing out a little bit better. And that's what you needed in order for you to have that balance. So let's pull one of these oracle cards for you, Libra. This is from this, if you're interested, it's from here. Okay, so Libra for February 2018. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. Also, with it ending on the 2 3s here, and this Page of Water showing up twice, it's like, it's very much up to you and how you deal with this situation moving forward. That will prove to build something that is in the direction you want, because there aren't any 4s here for that stability. So the stability is quite not, you know, it's sort of like that new beginning stage. And now we have European Beach. So let's just see what this says. Sustenance. My wood has been used for centuries, and my nuts provide food for animals. I hold on to some of my dead leaves each winter to give myself protection from the worst of the weather, and I will protect and sustain you too if you wish. The beech tree has been highly valued for centuries. The ancient Celts in France worshipped the god Fagus, which has since become the botanical name for the beech tree. Beech mast, which is the name given to the nuts that the tree bears each autumn, were traditionally fed to pigs to fatten them for market. The nuts can also be roasted and ground to make a coffee substitute, and oil extracted from them can be used in cooking. Beech was also used as a disinfectant and astringent in both Native America and Europe. Let me just take a sip of water, I'm sorry. So, if the card was reversed, this is what the message would be. Because I just want this to be able to resonate with as many people. So sometimes people need to hear the other side message as well. Now is not the time to be wasteful. Although you should not worry about having a lack of anything, you should value what you do have and ensure that you don't squander it. Store up your treasure for the future. And in the upright position, this is an excellent opportunity to add to your store of knowledge, particularly by reading books and listening to the wisdom of others. Let the beauty of the words and the depth of the experiences you hear about feed your soul. So that's really nice. Sustenance, you know? And also, like, being the divine child, like, that's a very... I feel like when you're more in touch with your emotions, it is more of a, you know, depending on how clear somebody... Sometimes your emotions can also run away with you. But, you know, when they are coming in like this, and you're allowing yourself to connect to that balanced energy, right? And being in the flow. Just being in the flow. And moving in that natural direction. Which is just perfectly natural. You're moving away from this. And you have to let it go. You know, and even just learn from it, right? As always. And you never know. I mean, whatever this Ten of Swords energy is for you, perhaps you felt betrayed or backstabbed in the past. Perhaps you, because of this, it makes you sort of question other people and their motives as well. But what the Cups energy is saying is, like, for you to, you know, be able to balance yourself and come from that balanced, patient place. And you know, be happy and value what you do have. Which is what that card is saying. Sustenance. So overall, it looks like a positive month for you, Libra. Perhaps something you've been waiting for. Some news will come through for you, perhaps. The pages could represent some offer or some information that you were lacking before. Especially with the Sun card here, perhaps things will start to come to better light for you. And they might sometimes not be always positive things. Sometimes we get the good and the bad at the same time. And it's good to focus on, you know, what do you have to celebrate in your life. And just be grateful, you know. So let's just pull a little one word. I have them in a bowl here for you, Libra. I'm not going to look when I pull it. I'm just going to mix them up a little. All right, Libra. February 2018 for Libra. Okay. Birth. So whatever that means to you, you know, this is a celebration. And as you know, it is something new. Especially with the Fool card energy there and the Page of Cups, you know. Something is just beginning. And be grateful for what you have. You know, sustenance. Whatever this is, I hope that this message resonates with you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And thank you again. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.